Good morning, Wesley and the Marching Band Selection Committee for the 2019 Macy's Parade, and greetings from sunny St. Petersburg, Florida. I'm Bill Van Dyson, founder and director of the Greater St. Petersburg Area Awesome Original Second Time Arounders Marching Band. We are a 400-piece all-adult community band whose members used to play or twirl in their high school or college marching band, loved it, and want to do it again, and again. We are now in our 36th year of music and marching. You may remember us as we marched in the 2008 Macy's Parade with 500 musicians, dancers, majorettes, rifles, flags, and honor guard. We were the largest band in the parade at that time. We are hopeful to be selected for a second time for 2019. The Rounders are still going strong. In the year since we marched with you in 2008, we have traveled to Calgary, Canada for the Stampede, Seattle, Washington for the Torchlight Parade, Washington, D.C. for the Cherry Blossom Festival, and many other festivals and parades across the South. The video you are about to see will give you a good idea as to the quality of the band, the energy, excitement, and the crowd rapport the unique adult marching band generates with their awesome sound and visual performance. On behalf of the moms and pops and grandparents who march in our second time arounders, thank you for the opportunity to apply for 2019.
Introducing the awesome original second time arounders marching band.
Sounds good. Now we have a special performance from one of the largest bands in our parade, 260 members with an equally long name, the awesome original Second Time Arounders Marching Band from St. Petersburg, Florida.
They are all here for their love of the activity and the ability to perform with the band a second time around. Let's listen.
Adult marching band in the world, 315 members strong.
And Kathleen, here comes the awesome original Second Time Arounders Marching Band, and I love this band. They're the final entry in the parade from St. Petersburg, Florida. Consists of an impressive 225 musicians, 90 auxiliary members, all between the ages of 18 to 84. is an enormous band making their first appearance here in the Calgary Stampede Parade, but comes to us with a very impressive resume, having performed in the St. Patrick's Day Parade in Dublin, Ireland, and the New York Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Formed when Bill Findison and Herb Mullaney had an idea to see how many people in the St. Petersburg, Florida area had been in a marching band and still wanted to perform. They placed an ad in the paper, Kathleen, and were amazed by the response.
It's incredible. 29 years later, the band still has 15 of its original members, and the rules are simple. Anyone who plays an instrument, wants to be in a band, is accepted. And the enthusiasm of the band's members is in large part why they've had so many years of success.
And it's great as we take a look over our shoulders at some of the band members. I mean, we said 18 to 84. Some of the band members, I see them playing instruments. They're in wheelchairs being pushed by other band members. There are some younger members of this band. But
well, you would need that because if you want,
yes,
if you want
absolutely,
to keep going,
you need to renew. But
you got to make sure the next generation.
But they're doing a great job here and getting a huge ovation from the crowd.
The crowd's loving them.
Presents Savannah's 183rd St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Y'all had Brunson and Hogan riding together this morning. I almost had a heart attack.
Dan having a little fun. They always help out to get the William Jasper Monument squared away for the ceremonies.
Second time around marching band from St. Petersburg, Florida area.
All these people were formerly high school and college band members.
Still strutting their stuff today.
Still strutting their stuff. Talk about Dan Sheehan a while ago. You know, still strutting his stuff. So every time you turn around,
sure are.
Boy, they're getting quite a reaction here.
Crowd is, Sonny, one thing they're going there, they're playing God Bless America, and the crowd is just erupting for them back there. Sonny, I'd like to go out on a limb and predict that group has a good time. They look like they are enjoying themselves.
That may be the biggest band we've ever had in the parade.
They are.
Wow,
they stretch out for a
That
block.
was a pile of them. They stretched all the way from the
supporters
square
still
down
coming.
to Liberty Street.
Welcome. It is time for the 78th annual Thomas Alva Edison Festival of Light Grand Parade. And these guys performed this afternoon. You see them coming into the shot. Second time around as marching band. They are from St. Petersburg, Florida. We had these guys set up in the street here on Edwards Drive facing back towards the stage. And they played for about 40 minutes and they were phenomenal. These are all people that were in high school marching bands when they were younger.
And they still got it.
They didn't want to quit playing. And so they've got, you'll see it as they come by, they've got a flag corps, so they've got women with flags, they've got baton twirlers, and they play great music. They were a big hit earlier this afternoon during our parade celebration.
Well, they look like they're having a great time.
They're still having fun. St. Petersburg, about 2 hours up the road on the west coast of Florida. One of the things we like to promote, of course, with our festival is what a great destination Southwest Florida is. If you're cold, if you're shoveling snow, and you see this on February 20th, everybody in short sleeves. Beautiful night. The sun was out all day long.
I think this should be our advertisement, the Edison Parade.
You bet. You notice the Chamber of Commerce was in the parade, so.
They have a big group here.
This was an impressive band. They did a great job. I told them anytime they want to come back, we would love to have them back. I mean, we haven't even gotten to the band yet. We're seeing the pom-pom girls, the flag girls, the baton twirlers. You know who did this song? This is I Got the Music in Me. Kiki D. And the crowd shows their appreciation.
The crowd goes wild.
Look at the size of the band. I mean, this is just great to have them come down 2 hours, spend the day here, and then march in the parade tonight. It's just been fabulous.
They are a big hit with our crowd.
I heat up, I cool down. There had to be 8 or 10 tubas. More flag girls.
We're still going.
They've got their banner. Second time around.
what you didn't see of the big band from St. Petersburg and the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. We're going behind the scenes next.
Well, a Bay Area band, somebody you still know, is on cloud 9 after marching in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It was exciting.
Was that fun or what?
Very
well,
exciting.
tonight, what you didn't get to see on TV. Lady Liberty, as we saw her from our dinner cruise around Manhattan. But on this night, she was a beacon of anticipation for what was to come. First, another rehearsal. After months and months of doing this, you'd think we'd be perfect. but we polished it up on AstroTurf in an armory in New Jersey the night before. After little or no sleep and covered in layers under our new uniforms with earmuffs, we trudged on like Napoleon's army to line up with 9 other bands, floats, and those giant balloons. The temperature near freezing at 37, but excitement has a way of warming you up.
Good morning, John.
Did you ever think we'd be here?
This is so exciting. You know, we all got up at 1:30 this morning, you along with us. I never thought I'd do that.
We waited 4 hours there on the street until the order finally came to move out. The parade was on, and we were in it. We are the largest band ever to be in this parade. 512 people and nearly 4 million New Yorkers cheered us on every step of the way. The Florida banner in front, carried by Mayor Baker and his wife Joyce and 2 kids. The big banner all the way across the street with our name on it. The awesome original Greater St. Petersburg area second time arounders band. My wife Mary Kay is one of the 12 people carrying that. Followed by a group of about 15 flags, and then me. There's your trusty TV news guy from Fox 13 leading the way. Ahead of about 20 majorettes twirling their way down Broadway. Next comes drum major number 2, J.F. Thomas. It takes 2 drum majors for a band this big. The crowd was yelling at us almost constantly. They love Florida. One cop yelled, "That's the band I want to be in." In Herald Square, NBC showed only a few seconds of the band on TV and cut our show in half. But this is what they didn't show you. All these former band members from years ago have now marched in a parade we all fantasized about as children, now ranging in age from 18 to 85. If you think there's something you used to do or wanted to do that you think you can't do now, don't say no. All it takes is a little work and believe in yourself. And one day, you may be doing exactly what you always wanted to do.
And off we go, coming back to Tampa Bay.
That was great.
That's fun or not?
That was so good.
You can see the band, by the way, on the street in the morning at 10 a.m. in St. Pete. We're going to lead the annual Santa Parade and perform the whole Macy's routine, too.
Get to see a lot of
And welcome back. We are having a ball watching one of our biggest bands with one of the longest names, the awesome original second-time arounders marching band.
That's a mouthful. Founder Bill Findyson's group of 450, ranging from ages 18 to 81, was formed on the premise that band members never quit dreaming of marching one more time.
So from the awesome dreamers from sunny St. Petersburg, Florida, here is a warm sunshine medley.
This band, plain simply for the pure joy of it. The only requirement to join the awesome second-time arounders is that you've marched in either a high school or college band in your performance career.
Very cool.